Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, would you mind squeezing in? We still got a lot of people coming in. We want to make sure everybody's off the back wall. That's because that's where all the kids will walk through for graduation. If you can, please squeeze in. Thank you.
please rise?
Join us in a moment of silence.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, teachers, and staff, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2026. I would like to introduce the members of our Muldrow Board of Education, for whom we would like to express our sincere gratitude for their dedicated leadership, volunteer hours, and unwavering commitment to the success of our students. President, Mr. Colby Wilson. Vice President, Mr. Darren Huggins. Clerk, Mr. Dowan Green. Member, Mr. Darren Phelps. And member, Mr. Chad Sutton. To our teachers, we thank you for your patience, mentorship, and lasting impact you have had on our students. You have pushed them to do their very best, helped them to become strong individuals, and taught them skills that will enable them to navigate the world after high school. At this time, I would like to recognize the teachers and staff that are retiring from Muldrow Public Schools this year and acknowledge their years of dedicated service to our school and to our students. Ms. Georgiana Cavillo. Ms. Cavillo is retiring after 29 years of service as a classroom teacher for high school art. Ms. Jolene Gibson. Ms. Gibson is retiring with 26 years of service as a classroom teacher for elementary pre-K. Mr. John Harville. Mr. Harville is retiring with 32 years of service as a classroom teacher in math and science, 17 years at the middle school and 17 years at the high school. He has also coached several of those years in football, basketball, and softball, as well as being a route driver for our school. Mrs. Janice Johnson. Ms. Johnson is retiring with 26 years of service, with 20 years as a classroom teacher for high school technology and also coaching several years of esports and high school cheer, as well as being a route driver for our district, and 5 years as a director of various federal programs. Mrs. Paige Lattimore. Mrs. Lattimore is retiring with 4 years of service at Muldrow with a total of 36 years of service as a classroom teacher for high school math. Miss Tammy Rhodes. Miss Rhodes is retiring with 23 years of service to the district. She served as a teacher assistant for 7 years, a classroom teacher at the elementary for 13 years, and a middle school social studies teacher for 3 years. Their combined years of experience are 172 years of service to students. These professionals will be greatly missed, and we wish them the best on their retirement. To the parents and families of today's graduates, you were the first teachers of these remarkable young men and women, and without a doubt, you will always be their greatest supporter. We appreciate the time and care you've put into their education. Your support, sacrifices, and encouragement has made all the difference in their ability to accomplish their goals. Thank you for being an amazing partner in your child's education. Today marks a new beginning for these graduates, and we are grateful for the role you have made it possible. To our graduates, today is your day. We are here to celebrate you, the class of 2026. It has taken a lot of hard work to get to this point, and you should feel extremely proud. You have proven that nothing is beyond your reach. Your academic excellence, award-winning performances, and outstanding athletic success demonstrates that you are all the best and the brightest. Class of 2026, as you cross the stage tonight to receive your diplomas, know that the faculty, staff, and administration and the Board of Education of Muldrow Public Schools wish you every success as you find your place in the world.
Good evening, graduates, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests. It's a true privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the class of 2026. Today marks not just the end of your high school journey, but the beginning of countless new possibilities. This moment is one of joy, reflection, and anticipation, a moment that belongs to each of you, our graduating seniors. Graduates, you have arrived here not just through tests and textbooks, but through resilience, determination, and growth. You've overcome challenges, some expected, many not, and you've done so with courage. Whether you joined every club, led on the field, shined in the classroom, or quietly supported your peers, each of you has contributed to the spirit of our school in your own unique way. You've made memories in our hallways, on stage in labs, and at lunch tables. You've cheered each other on, lifted each other up, and grown together. But perhaps the most important thing you've done is this: you've discovered who you are and who you are becoming. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the people who stood beside you, your families, your teachers, your friends. These past 4 years were not always easy. You navigated academic pressure, the challenges of growing up in a changing world, and moments of personal doubt. And yet here you are, ready to take the next step. Class of 2026, the world is waiting for you, not just to join it, but to change it. And based on everything I've seen from you, I have no doubt that you will. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of you. Go forward with confidence, and never forget you will always be a Muldrow Bulldog. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on the back of your program, the top 10% of this graduating class, along with the diploma type they are receiving, is denoted. Our highest diploma, the Distinguished Diploma, means these students have taken the most rigorous courses offered at Muldrow High School. At this time, I will announce the names of our Distinguished Diploma recipients and ask them to stand. Please hold your applause until all are announced. Dixie Cooper. Jaden Dean. Rebecca Elliott. Brooke Frost. Allie LaPearl. Parker Likens, Wyatt Pruitt, and Maylee Reichert. Thank you. Each year we like to recognize the monetary, academic, and athletic accomplishments of our graduating students. For it is through their hard work and dedication to their studies, extracurricular activities, and community service that students are rewarded by receiving scholarships to further their dreams. This year's senior class was awarded a total of $2,083,296 in scholarship money. Of that, they have accepted a total of 1,185,477. Let's give these young men and women a round of applause for their hard work. May they be successful in their future endeavors as they have been in high school. It is now my honor to recognize the first of our distinguished graduates. Please welcome Muldrow High School class of 2026 Salutatorian Allie LaPearl. Allie is the daughter of Ashley LaPearl and Robert LaPearl. During her high school career, Allie has been actively involved in high school choir, competitive choir, where she was served as section leader, quiz bowl as captain, Spanish club, math club, and science club. Her accomplishments include being selected as an Oklahoma Youth Tour delegate, becoming Muldrow's first ever student chosen for the Eastern District Honor Choir for 3 consecutive years, and earning membership in the Oklahoma Honor Society. In addition to her academic and extracurricular success, Allie has dedicated her time to serving others through Read Mentoring, Christmas Honors, and Red Shield Dinner. She has accepted the UAFS Gold Scholarship and the Cooks and Hills Youth Tour Scholarship, and plans to pursue a career in nursing by becoming a registered nurse and eventually a CRNA. Congratulations to Muldrow High School Salutatorian Allie LaPearl.
Good evening. I am truly honored and privileged to be the class of 2026 Salutatorian, and I am thankful to be giving this speech tonight. I would like to start off by thanking each and every one of you for coming to celebrate your graduates, as we wouldn't be here without all of your endless love and support. To my parents, you are my biggest inspiration and the root of all my ambitions. Thank you for always pushing me to be a better version of myself and showing up for me in every possible way. I love you, and I wouldn't be giving this speech if you hadn't shown me just how much I'm capable of. To Dino, I want to thank you for always supporting me and always making me laugh. You remind me to slow down and enjoy the positive moments instead of focusing on the bad ones. To my best friend Dixie, high school wouldn't have been nearly as fun without you. Your friendship has taught me that family can be chosen, as I view you as more of a sister than a friend. Your unwavering presence in my life has made such a huge impact on who I am today. I would also like to thank Miss Wilson for being such a positive, impactful voice of reason in my life, and Mr. Kaufman, who somehow made human geography fun and one of my favorite classes throughout high school. I really struggled to write this speech. I kept rewriting each sentence until I found the words I wanted to say. I couldn't think of a theme or really much of what I wanted to say. The only thing I knew for certain was that I wanted to talk about my experience in choir. Throughout the 3 years I have been in choir, I have never hesitated for a moment that I am where I'm supposed to be. Choir has changed me in every possible way, and I'm a better singer, performer, and person because of it. When I first became a part of Muldrow's choir, I was quiet, lost, and terrified of pursuing something I had wanted to do so badly. I was constantly told to sing louder, but I still preferred to hide behind the more confident voices. As time went on, things got easier. I sang louder, and one day I wasn't scared anymore. It was only then that I realized all that choir had done for me. I always think about what my life would be like if I had let my fears win, and I hadn't been in choir all these years. It was only through Mr. Melby's relentless encouragement and overwhelming confidence in me that I was able to find confidence in myself. I owe all of my growth in the program to him because he has poured a never-ending amount of time and effort into my success. He genuinely cares about each and every one of his students and has never failed to help me with anything I needed. To the class of 2026, my advice for you is to live without fear. Find new hobbies, new adventures, new friends, and don't just wait for life to happen around you. Act fast because time flies quicker than you think. Make memories so you can tell your children about them. Learn to forgive the negative experiences in your life so you can focus on the positive memories and always keep them close. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
It is my privilege to introduce to you those students who have exceeded above all to attain the highest honors of the graduating class of 2026. Tonight, I am honored to recognize 3 of those outstanding students of the Muldrow High School class of 2026. The first of those students is co-valedictorian Parker Likens. Parker is the son of Jared Likens and Lori Likens. Throughout his high school career, he has demonstrated dedication to academics, leadership, and service. He has been actively involved in Math Club, Science Club, Beta Club, was recognized as Mr. Muldrow High School, and proudly served as Boys State Delegate. Parker's accomplishments reflect his commitment both inside and outside the classroom. He earned second-team All-District honors as a strong safety, completed a phlebotomy class at ICTC in the evening, received the Masonic Lodge Student of Tomorrow Award in the middle school, and was recognized on the Superintendent's Honor Roll. In addition to his academics and athletic achievements, Parker has given back to his community through volunteer service. He has helped with Super Kids Day, served Thanksgiving lunches at the elementary school, worked football camps for younger students, and volunteered at the Masonic Lodge barbecue luncheon. After graduation, Parker plans to attend the University of Oklahoma before continuing on to medical school to pursue a career as a radiologist. Please join me in congratulating Muldrow High School co-valedictorian Parker Likens.
We were really young when we started this journey. Some of us cried, some of us were quiet, some of us were rowdy, and we were all pretty scared on our first days of school. But our teachers welcomed and loved us, or tried to. As the years passed, we started making friends, playing at recess, eating lunch together, enjoying snacks, and waiting for the bell to ring after really long days. We were finally prepared to move up to the middle school. Cell phones suddenly became necessities. Friendships became more important, and we discovered interests that helped us shape who we are, like sports, band, choir, or ag. Then came COVID. Overnight, classrooms became computer screens, and we fought ourselves learning from home inside of us together. While it challenged all of us, it also reminded us of something important. No technology can truly replace the value of being together, learning face-to-face, and supporting each other in person. Soon after we crossed the street to the high school and welcomed many of our new classmates from Bellefonte, Liberty, and Moffett, our circle grew larger, and so did we. Over these 4 years, we've learned lessons far beyond textbooks. We've not only known in knowledge, but in character, resilience, and determination. Now, it's time to leave high school behind and move to what we've been preparing for with 13 years of learning, growing, socializing, and becoming the people we are at this point. Now, we'll all follow paths we each choose. As we leave tonight, let's think about where we want to be in 10, 20, or even 40 years. The future we dream about will not happen by accident. It will be shaped by the choices we make every single day. How we live our lives is ultimately up to us. We will choose our careers, the people we surround ourselves with, the families we build, and the values we stand for. So let's leave here tonight, determined to make wise choices, always go towards our life goals, and create lives we can be proud of. Thank you.
The second outstanding student leader I have the honor of recognizing tonight is co-valedictorian John Wyatt Pruitt. Wyatt is the son of Michael and Melanie Pruitt. During his time at Muldrow High School, he has distinguished himself both in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. He has been actively involved in Beta Club, Math Club, Science Club, Spanish Club, football, cross country, basketball, golf, baseball, and the school's e-sport team. Wyatt's accomplishments reflect his dedication, leadership, and work ethic. In athletics, he earned honors including All-District Kicker, Second Team, Special Teams Player of the Year, the Golden Toe Award, All-District Catcher, Defensive Player of the Year in baseball, and Golf Newcomer of the Year. He has also excelled academically, earning academic excellent honors in physical sciences, biology, and chemistry, while ranking in the top 10% of his class. In addition, he represented his school at Oklahoma Boys State in 2025 and was named a senior superlative of his class. Beyond school activities, Wyatt has devoted his time to serving others through Christmas honors, Salvation Army bell ringing, and volunteering at elementary schools events such as Super Kids Day and the Land Run events. After graduation, Wyatt plans to attend the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, where he will major in biology with a medical emphasis. He has accepted the UAFS Platinum Scholarship. Please join me in congratulating Muldrow High School co-valedictorian John Wyatt Pruitt.
Good evening, faculty, families, and class of 26. I'd like to start my speech by thanking God for giving me this amazing opportunity to speak in front of you all tonight. Before I begin, I want to thank a few people who helped me get here. To my parents and my two brothers, thank you for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. Jace, thanks for being my buddy every second of this year, even if sometimes it was just because I was your ride. Cade, thank you for being my hunting buddy and my best friend since day one. I look forward to many duck seasons spent together in the blind. Parker and Gabe, thank you all for being there for me when I moved to Muldrow in 8th grade. And to all the friends I've made over the years, thank you for making these years unforgettable. As many of you know, I was a catcher for the Muldrow varsity baseball team, spending most of my springs behind a catcher's mask, watching games go by from the best seat in the house. I have learned to see the whole field, whether it's the shortstop's hustle, the pitcher's nerves, or the whole play developing while it happens. Looking at all of you tonight, I see that same full field. I see the late night study sessions, the comeback wins, and the resilience it took every single one of us to reach this point in our life. Being class co-valedictorian is an honor and something I worked very hard for over the last 4 years. But my GPA is just a stat, and if I learned anything as an athlete, it's a scoreboard or a stat never tells the full story. The real win wasn't the grades we earned, but the relationships we made. As we leave here tonight and step into the next chapter of our lives, there's one thing I hope we all remember. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing. In baseball and in life, failure is going to happen. We're going to miss opportunities, make mistakes, and sometimes fall short of what we hope for. But you can't see the next play if you're still focused on the last. So take the swing, chase the dream, trust God's plan for your life, even when you can't see where the path leads yet. Class of 2026, we've already proven that we can overcome challenges and keep moving forward. No matter where life takes us after tonight, I hope we continue to support one another, work hard, and never lose the determination that got us here. Before I leave tonight, I want to leave y'all with one final thought. When your World Series moment finally comes, don't strike out looking. Swing big. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you, and God bless y'all.
It is also my honor to recognize another exceptional leader of the Muldrow High School class of 2026, co-valedictorian Maylee Reichert. Maylee is the daughter of Dean and Sarah Reichert. Throughout her high school career, she has demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, and service. She has been actively involved in cheerleading, where she served as varsity captain, as well as speech and debate, FCCLA, student council, Beta Club, FCA, and the Oklahoma Indian Organization. Her accomplishments reflect both her dedication and character. Maylee has been honored as Miss Muldrow High School, served as an Oklahoma Girls State Delegate, earned membership in the Oklahoma Honor Society, ranked in the top 10% of her class, and helped lead her team to Game Day State Academic Champions in both 2023 and 2025. In addition to her academics and extracurricular success, Maylee has devoted countless hours to serving her community. Her volunteer work includes helping with miniature clinics, church nursery and vacation Bible school, participating in Calvary Youth Service projects, serving Thanksgiving meals, preparing wreaths for the National Cemetery, and mentoring students through the READ program. After graduation, Maylee plans to attend Northeastern State University as part of the President's Leadership class, where she will pursue a degree in speech-language pathology. Please join me in congratulating Muldrow High School co-valedictorian, Maylee Reichert.
Good evening, everyone. Now, I didn't ever think that Pinterest would have anything to do with my graduation speech, but, well, here we are. Pinterest is this app where everything can be organized into neat little boards, memories, ideas, moments, all sorted into small squares carefully saved and held onto. And anyone who knows me knows that I love Pinterest. A lot of us like that feeling in one way or another. I know I do. I like plans. I like knowing what comes next. I like when things make sense. But then there's real life. When high school started, I think a lot of us believed that we needed to have everything figured out. We made plans, set expectations, and imagined exactly how these years would go. But high school doesn't really work like that either. Things change, plans shift, and you learn pretty quickly that control is more of an illusion than anything else. And at first, that can be uncomfortable. But along the way, I was reminded that peace doesn't come from having everything perfectly figured out. It ultimately comes from trusting my comforter, Jesus, and remembering that I don't have to carry everything on my own. There were moments where I had to step into things that I wasn't comfortable with, where I couldn't rely on being in the background, and I realized that growth doesn't really happen in the places where you're already comfortable. It happens where you're unsure, when you're learning, when you're not the best at something yet, but you try anyways. And slowly, I started learning it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to be in progress. It's okay to be new at something and still perfectly belong there. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that you don't have to have everything figured out to be enough for the moment that you are in. And as we step into this next chapter of our lives, we'll probably find ourselves in that position many more times, facing the unknown, stepping into something new, and wondering if we're ready. But being ready doesn't mean having all the answers. It simply means going anyways. And while we were all focused on grades, practices, deadlines, and trying to keep up, time was moving faster than we realized. The people, the routines, the small everyday moments that we thought would last forever, they didn't. And now they're just memories. That's the part that everyone warned us about, that it goes by fast. But I don't think you understand that until you're here, living it at the end. And none of us got here alone. I would like to thank our teachers and counselors. Thank you for the patience, guidance, and belief you gave us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Your support shaped more of our journey than we probably realized. To my friends and classmates, thank you for the laughter, the jokes, the late nights, and everything in between that made sweet memories of these years. And to my mom and dad, thank you for everything, for the support, for the encouragement, and for always being there through every high and low, even when I didn't say it out loud. I wouldn't be here without you. One verse that stayed with me through all of this comes from Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understandings, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. It's a reminder that even when we don't have everything figured out, we don't have to. And always remember that your condition is not your conclusion. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Ms. Williams, Board of Education, this graduating class of 2026 has fulfilled the academic requirements set forth by the State Board of Education and the local Board of Education. And by the authority vested in me, I hereby recommend they receive their high school diplomas.
Mr. Thomas, based on your recommendation, bring the class of 2026 forward to receive their high school diplomas.
Parker Zane Likens. John Wyatt Pruitt. Maylee Caroline Reichert. Allie Drew LaPearl. Dixie Ray Cooper. Jaden Lanil Dean. Rebecca Alexis Elliott. Gabriel Caden Miller. Taylor Olivia Newbern. Taylor Sue Roberts. Jackson Cruz Anderson. Ponvita Amanda Alfonsi. Amy Grace Rainwater Atkerson. Tiana Ray Bark. Grayson Bates. Braxton Andrew Bentley. Aiden Bland. Caroline Lucille Cantrell. Aaliyah Renee Cass. Aubrey Brienne and Angela Castillo. Samar Lynn Charlton. Jaden Nicole Cherry. Thomas Lee Wan. Tegan Lee Oliver Collins. Nash Arlen Davis. Rhett Dory. Amaya Giselle Duran. Nathaniel Oral Eitzen. Nikayla Rose Lee Ellingberg. Caden Lynn Fleetwood. Joseph Camden Followell. Tara Lynn Fricks. Brooke Evelyn Frost. Caden Jean Grinstead. Sarah Beth Ann Haney. London Grace Harden. Katie Lynn Harris. Cody James Hopping. Gunnar Lee House. Michaela Marie Hunter. Reagan Elizabeth Jarnigan. Aiden Michael Jennings. Tyler Dean Jones. Lilia Daisy Kepler. Hannah Ray Landry. Nicholas Andrew Braden Langley. Quentin Thomas Lotto. Say your last name. Leva. Caleb Martin Leva. Cameron Lee Link. Joshua Lopez. Aubrey Danielle Luttrell. Madison Renee Mankin. Seth Michael Marshall. Carlos Edward Martin. Danny Warren Thomas Martin. Javion Jamel Mays. Hayden Lee Shield McKinster. Braxton Connor Miller. Joshua Tyrone Mitchell. Nathan Mitchell. Jakira Moore. Okay. Jakira Dion Moore. Patrick Tyrone Lee Nance. Seth Allen Nance. Tucker Blaine Noe. Jamari Lamont Palmer. Jarrett Scott Peters. Jackson Taryn Phillips. Braden Pratt. Abigail Grace Pruitt. Prickett. Micah Lynn Prickett. Addison Grace Qualls. Logan Gage Riddle. Isabel Starr Rogers Cochran Klein. John Ross. London James Rye. Hey. Rebecca Leanne Sagely. Alejandro Luis Santa Cruz. Vance Michael Sarles. Matthew Cade Scott. Parker Lane 7-star. Kaysen Shelby. Jocelyn Nicole Short. Cadence Marie Skeens. Brinley Ann Skidmore. Jeremy Ryan Skyver. Hayden Wayne Smalley. Genevieve Ariana Stevenson. JC Ann May Stratman. Bryson Lee Swafford. William Isaac Taylor. Amber Ann Danielle Townsend. Caden Lewis Walters. Kaysen Alexander Wan. Caitlin Don Ware. Mason Dwayne Webb. Right, thank you. Deshaun James Wilson. Memphis Wilson. Cadence Riley Young. EJ Zanders. Are you guys ready? Graduates, would you please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2026.